Alright, welcome back to a quick video with Mr. Crawlings. It was just my birthday, and so I don't know, I kind of wanted to share one of my tips and tricks with you guys. I'm fixing up this screen enclosure for, well, I got a group of green lizards that I'm really excited to show you guys about. But I got some holes in the screen, and well, here, let me just show you. Okay, so you can see here, this screen cage was bought used, so I got it at a good price and stuff like that. And I do know how to relay the screen, but for right now, and I want to get them set up and get them in here. You can see, like, if you have a tear in the screen, you can do something like this with some wire. And I do apologize again if it's echoey. That's because I am in my bathroom. So we got that hole right there, and then here there was we had a misting system going in here. I think I might use this hole, but over here you can see the gap is really quite big. And if I plan on breeding these green lizards that I'm putting in here, that's going to be a little too large for some of the babies. So I'm going to show you guys what I do. And I think I even have, yeah, there's a hole up top here and here also. These aren't too bad. I'm not too worried about this one. But we're going to go ahead and close those up. And I'm going to show you what I do to fix screening without actually replacing the screening. So if you're not as tech savvy to like replace the screening, this is a really good viable option. Okay, so here I got, I'm just gonna use a simple needle and thread technique. And the benefits to this is that you'll be able to actually go through each and every one of these holes and seam it across and kind of stitch it together. And the pros to this is that it's, the fabric will last long enough anyway until I can replace the screening. And I've had it last much, much longer than that actually for, other screen enclosures that I've done, or at least screen lids. So it's a good viable option. And then a lot of times people might just use tape for that. Please do not use tape for this. I'll show you the finished product when I sew all these holes up. But if you use tape on one of these holes, there's a chance that your reptile could get, like, the tape could peel up from humidity, from you misting the enclosure, or whatever reason. And if that tape lifts up and your reptile comes into contact with it, it could be, there are just some really horrific photos of ball pythons coming into contact with, you know, some of those heat thermometers and humidity gauges, the adhesive on the back, and the same would go for tape. If you're just a tape over this hole, it's just, I do not recommend it. So let me go ahead and sew this up and I'll show you the finished product. All right, so I'm stopping right here because I've kind of worked all the way across, and I've actually filled in this gap top to bottom as best I could, and now I'm going to go back left to right. So, but what I wanted to stop and kind of showcase that is when I'm sewing through, it's kind of like crocheting really, because it's like it's got a pattern. So, but now what I'm going to be doing is when I pull through here, I'm actually going to be pulling tight and kind of wincing these together and making it so that the thread is taut. And then that will prevent the lizards from just being able to wiggle and push through it, especially even the babies, because the babies are really, really tiny. Man, I can't wait to show you guys what these are. So this is just a short video though. All right, so that's it. It's all tied up and winched together. You got to make sure when you're pulling these threads that you don't pull too tightly, otherwise you're going to pop some of these like little mini welds that the screen is made out of. So, you know, you just want to pull it so it's nice and tight, you know, but not full strength, like, I don't know, just partial strength, like 20%. I'm joking. I always think it's funny when people say like percentages of strength. But anyway, just make sure you're not pulling too tight, but that it's, trying to get it to focus here by using my hand. but tight enough that the lizard's not going to be able to push through it. And then finish it off with like just a double knot at the top through itself. So you'll leave a loop, and then you'll bring the thread back out and you'll just tie it up. And you get a double knot, and that's it. I know it looks kind of silly now, but I promise you I'm going to go around and do all the rest of these holes on this cage. Like I said, with the exception of this one, I am going to utilize that for now for the misting system. And I'll show you this thing all set up in the next video, but this is just a little quick one. Appreciate you guys watching. If you guys have any questions, comments, post them below. Give me a like and a thumbs up. You know what? I'm not even going to say that. I appreciate your views. The analytics are the ones telling me that like 95% of my viewers aren't subscribed. And I don't really care. I just appreciate you guys watching my videos and finding some either useful information or some form of entertainment. So I really appreciate you. I hope you have a really great day and that you found this very useful. And hopefully it finds, you know, if you need to do some sort of patch job on your screening, that you try this method instead of tape or one of the other methods out there. If you guys keep it crawling, and I'll show you the finished updated screen vivarium with the new green lizards.